Greetings, and welcome back everyone to Around the Clock. First off, as you guys already know, a huge shout out goes out to all of my subscribers out there, as well as anyone tuning in and listening. Thank you all for all your support, guys, and with that, we're going to keep it moving. Now, as you all can see in the title of this video, Boon has teased a huge surprise for Mortal Kombat 11. Alright guys, Mortal Kombat 11's director, Boon, has teased that he, as well as the rest of the team there at NetherRealm Studios, still has a huge surprise to come before the game's release. Now, this news comes from an interview with Boon and Brian Tong on YouTube, and of course, I will leave a link down in the description box below of Brian Tong's and Boon's interview so that you all can enjoy this on your own leisure. Now guys, in the interview with Brian Tong, Boon was asked if and how new technology contributes to each of the studio's new games. And Boon stated this, and I quote, "Yeah, well, tech contributes to our game. Every single game, we have a new technology or method creating our graphics. And this game is called photogrammetry, which is, painting with not just textures, but with substances. We're painting with leather, painting with steel, and it's almost, in some respect, a nod to how we did our first Mortal Kombat." Boon continued to state that our faces, our actors, we find, real people to scan their entire face. It's not a 3D model, sculpting a nose, sculpting a face, stuff like that. It's actually real people. And we have, I'll tell you this, we have a huge surprise coming up for a face you're going to see in Mortal Kombat. Now guys, Boon then stated that he has never mentioned any of this information to any other interviewer and that this is all that he is willing to divulge. At that point in the interview, Brian Tong asked about whether or not it's a character with a recognizable face that will eventually be announced. Boon declined to comment. He said this, and I quote guys, "I'm not going to answer that question. You're itching it a little bit. It's what I said." Alright everyone, Boon stated a lot in this interview, and one key thing that he did say is this. I will quote again. "Our faces, our actors, we find, real people to scan their entire face. It's not a 3D model, sculpting a nose, sculpting a face, stuff like that. It's actually real people. And we have, I'll tell you this, we have a huge surprise coming for a face you're going to see in Mortal Kombat." Now everyone, if you missed my video on the Mortal Kombat 11 reveal gameplay breakdown, I'll make sure I link that in the description box below. But in this reveal, NetherRealm Studios along with Warner Brothers only revealed a handful of characters that will be in Mortal Kombat 11. And with that, they gave a huge surprise to all the audience there that Ronda Rousey will be voicing Sonya Blade. Now guys, go with me here, because at the Mortal Kombat 11 Reveal Invitational, there were multiple WWE wrestling superstars at this invitational. And yes, I still watch Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown. Now, with that out of the way, at this event, as you're looking at your screen here, from left to right, we have a couple of wrestling superstars in cosplay. First off, we have Kofi Kingston dressed as Shang Tsung. Next to him, we have Xavier Woods dressed as Shao Kahn. And then next to him, we have Zelina Vega, who is dressed as Jade. Now, guys, WWE has played a big role in this game so far. We already had Ronda Rousey, who has been confirmed to voice Sonya Blade. But another superstar from wrestling history is Cody Rhodes, who has been invited to the Mortal Kombat 11 Invitational. Now guys, Cody Rhodes did not take to the stage at all, but he was at the Mortal Kombat 11 Invitational. And if you all do not know who Cody Rhodes is, he is the son of the late great Dusty Rhodes, a wrestling legend, and the brother of Goldust. Now guys, with that out of the way, in that recent interview with Brian Tong, Boon stated that we have a huge surprise coming up for a face that you're going to see in Mortal Kombat. Now guys, if you've seen a side-by-side shot of Ronda Rousey and Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 11, they look very similar to the point where it's scary. Now, with that out of the way guys, I'm gonna predict this. It's nothing set in stone, but I'm gonna say this, that Cody Rhodes will be voicing Johnny Cage. That's right guys, Johnny Cage will be back in Mortal Kombat 11, voiced by Cody Rhodes. And if you haven't heard it anywhere else, you've heard it here first, at Around the Clock. Now guys, we all know as gamers that Johnny Cage's personality is over the top, and Cody Rhodes' personality as a wrestling superstar is as the same. So with that out of the way, I believe that Cody Rhodes will play a perfect Johnny Cage. Now guys, in recent news, we have got word that Reptile has recently been leaked by the art director of Mortal Kombat 11. Now, again, this is not set in stone as well, but I really doubt that Reptile will miss out on any Mortal Kombat games because he has been in Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat 1. So it is no doubt in my mind that Reptile will be in this game. Also, I do strongly believe that Johnny Cage will be voiced by Cody Rhodes in his recent game in Mortal Kombat 11. Now everyone, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I can accept that. But just look at this picture here at Cody Rhodes. He looks so similar to Johnny Cage that is scary right now, without any computer rendering or anything like that. So, with that out of the way, that's going to do it for this video. Alright guys, what are your thoughts on Boon teasing a huge surprise for Mortal Kombat 11 with Brian Tong in this recent interview, which of course I will leave a link down in the description box below so you guys can see this interview in its entirety. Feel free to leave your comments guys. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on new, daily Nintendo news content here at Around the Clock, where here we focus on Nintendo gaming news around the clock. Catch you guys in the next one.